it's so interesting actually going through it as like for me and seeing how people react when I tell them, or if I'm dating somebody and I tell them. And it's just really interesting to go through the process and hearing comments like this, like a guy doesn't want a female. Like deep down inside, I've got that feeling. I have got that feeling. Oh, you know, I don't want to tell a guy. I just don't want the guy to know that I'm dating just yet, or like whatever. Or, oh, how's he going to feel about that? And like, that's actually me going through it. So I don't know, it's interesting going through the process and how I feel about myself. Do you know what I mean? I don't want that to be the case.
Yeah.
But, and it won't be, and it's not. And I've had great support through dating and them knowing.
Have you had any like, what's like been the overwhelming response like when you tell someone that you can?
No one's ever said to me, "Oh, I don't want to date you. You've been to prison." However, I think deep down, sometimes they may not
vocal.
It may not sit 100% with them, or maybe it's a dynamic thing.
Potentially.
Yeah, like
because I think
some form of dynamic.
Because we were talking about it the other day, and it was like almost a comparison. I think it was producer Beth. Producer Beth mentioned sometimes the comparison with like if a man's partner makes more money than him, like he might feel a type of way.
Yeah,
that kind of, it was compared to something like that, right?
Yeah, so I don't know what to call it. Not a dominance thing, but like
what could we phrase that as?
I don't know, because it's just so interesting to actually go through the process.
Okay.
And
do you see a dynamic shift? Do you see something change? Like,
I wouldn't say an automatic shift.
Okay.
I would just say maybe they're still trying to figure it out.
Okay.
Or maybe they deep down, I don't know, just trying to figure it out.
You know what? So in my experience, women are more straightforward. Yeah. So, oh, by the way, you know, I've spent time in prison. Someone like, all right, thanks. See you later. Not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Straight away. And I'm like, all right, cool. Some are like, okay, so are you still involved? Do you still do this? Do you do that? You know, they want to find out a bit more about where you are now. Yeah. And then some are like, well, what are you doing now with yourself? So I've had like kind of the whole.
I think with me, it's more, I think my experience is it's something that maybe is thought about over time, or I've never had somebody go, okay, you've been to prison. No.
Well, that's good then. That's good.
Of course, but I think maybe it takes a little while to sink in.
Maybe it takes a while for it to like digest.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's interesting to talk about it because I still think the general feeling about is this comment. I do think the reason why I wanted to discuss it is because, did you read it out?
Yeah.
Is because I think that's still a general thought about it. But yeah, it's not the case.
Yeah. But it's interesting to talk about it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay, so another comment. I wouldn't be put off. Everyone deserves another chance. They don't deserve you if they judge you.
Straight.
Yeah, and I think
firstly, big up yourself for that comment. Whoever you are, big up yourself.
We wanted to throw this one in there because it is true, as in when we're looking to be with somebody in a relationship or even a friendship, we've got to look at relationships like friendships as well. If my friends were judging me on that, then they're definitely not my friend and they shouldn't be my friend. Yeah. It's the same as relationships.
Judging you negatively.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can get a positive judgment. Like, look, in spite of being in prison, she's come out and she's doing great stuff and this is the person who she is and this is her character and she's smashing life. That's a good judgment. You know what I'm saying? Because from that experience, so many positive things have come from that. Do you get what I'm saying? But if it's a negative thing, like, she's been in jail, I won't be around her. Do one. You shouldn't be my friend.
And that's the same in relationships.
Correct. Because, see, for me, the reason why I can brush it off when someone says, that's not for me, that's cool. You don't even know who I am.
I do think it gets a little bit different though. There is there's something a little bit different when it comes to relationships sometimes.
Okay.
Romantic relationships sometimes. And I feel like you think about it that little bit more.
What if the person's been to prison? I hear that. But
and it
I'm
affects
saying,
you just that little bit more.
I hear that. But you didn't even ask me what I went away for. You didn't even ask me what my offence was.
We're talking about two different things though.
No, but I'm just saying, for example, yeah. Like when someone tells me it's not for me, bye.
Right. They haven't even heard.
They don't even know any
so
content.
Deep, isn't it?
So I'm just like, that's so sad.
Yeah.
I'm so sad. I'm heartbroken. I don't care because you don't know anything about me. I've just tried to like be forthcoming.
That's where like this whole, like the stigma and the judgment is still so poignant.
Yep. That's the word of the day.
I think I've heard you say it before.
Poignant.
That's where it's come from.
That's really good, Jules.
That's not from Jules's vocabulary.
We're going to add that though.
The vocabulary.
Someone please put that on the screen. Poignant.
Poignant.
That was good. No, that was good. But yeah, so sorry. So like if they care about you, they shouldn't be put off, you know?
Yeah.
And that's true. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, I just think people think about it that little bit more when it comes to relationships.
Yeah. And again, just to go back to what the boy said, context is everything.
Yeah,
you know,
of course.
What was happening in your life at the time, how are things now? What is your life like now? What was your life like then? You know what I'm saying? How have you managed to like be on the path? All of that stuff matters, I think. Especially when it comes to that. So yeah, definitely, I agree wholeheartedly.